Part 1. Deploy SQL Server Express on Google Cloud Platform Marketplace. Search for SQL 2019 Express on Windows Server Data Center on the GCP Marketplace. The solution page will provide an overview, pricing, documentation, and support information. If you need a custom quote, you can contact sales via the Contact Sales button. Don't forget to read the Quick Start Guide. To launch the solution, click the Launch button. You will need to provide a deployment service account. If you have an existing service account, you can use it. Otherwise, a new account will be created. Ensure your Google identity has the necessary permissions to create a service account. Change machine type as you wish, general purpose, custom optimized or memory optimized. You can choose between different series, such as the 3rd generation C3 powered by Intel Sapphire Rapids or the 2nd generation for more cost-effective solutions. We recommend SSD persistent disk for boot disk type. Choose your GCP project's network and subnetwork for network interface settings. Allow RDP port and default SQL ports for remote connections. This solution uses Windows Server Data Center 2019. Review the software versions shown in the image, including the SQL version, patch level, and SQL Server Management Studio. When you click the Deploy button, it will provision a virtual machine with SQL Server 2019 Express Edition, including the latest cumulative patch to mitigate vulnerabilities in both SQL Server and the Windows Server operating system. Additionally, firewall rules will be created. The process takes up to 2 minutes. Once deployed, you can view the virtual machine's IP address details. We recommend reading the Quick Start Guide to enhance your solution experience, which will take less than 5 minutes. Click on your virtual machine under the Resource column to set a local administrator password for the Windows operating system. Choose a username of your choice. This will be your SQL sysadmin and Windows admin account. Copy the password and save it in a safe place, as it will not be displayed again. To perform a remote connection, download the RDP file and use it to log into the server. Part 2. Verify the SQL Server deployment. Use the RDP file you downloaded to log into the server using the admin user created in Part 1. In the Windows search box, search for SQL Server configuration. You will see the SQL Server services and the SQLExpress named instance. The TCP/IP protocol is required to connect to this SQL Server instance from a remote machine. This protocol has already been enabled on the deployed server. Note that changing the port number will require a service restart. You can also use the SSM to connect to the SQL Server. Run SSMS as administrator. Choose Windows Authentication and change the encryption to optional. Once you connected to the database engine, you can verify the built-in administrator users under Security Login. System databases are created by default. For demo purposes, let's create a demo database. Finally, let's verify the SQL Server patch level. To do this, we'll use SQL CMD. Open a command prompt as an administrator and run SQL CMD. Then, enter the following command. Select version and go. This will display the cumulative update version. Part 3. Delete the SQL Express solution. When you're finished with your SQL Express solution and wish to delete it, go to the Products and Solutions page and select the solution you want to remove. Use the 3-dot menu to choose the Delete option. Be aware that this action will delete both your virtual machine and the firewall rules created during the deployment process. Before proceeding with the deletion, ensure you have backed up any important data.